What's happening, people? Welcome back to another awesome video. And today we're back with Ace Attorney. We got episode 4 of Ace Attorney. And before we jump into things, I do want to address that. Is this official? Have I returned into streaming? Well, it's a long story. Well, actually, no, it's not a long story. What am I saying? Well, maybe. Let's just say that, let's just say for the time being, right now, that when you guys tune into this, some of you will know of circumstances of what's been going on around outside the screen and off camera, and, let's just say for the time being, that if anybody asks what happened, I'm not ashamed to bring it up. If you want to privately talk to me about it, then that's fine too. But there's a good chance that we might be back. We just might be back, guys. It might just be happening a little bit. So I'll at least say that we might just be back with things. It might not be consistent every day because, let's face it, I have work, and a majority of the week I'm working. So if I get weekdays I'm off, then yeah, maybe there'll be more times I'll be streaming. I mean, I've been trying to do more weekends off for a few reasons, but anyways, let's get right into it, and hopefully all of you tune into this stream, and then hopefully all of you, leave anything you guys want, some suggestions, some questions, some comments, concerns, all that good stuff and more. And I'm trying to check, I don't know why it's not saying I'm live, which is weirdly weird, but let's see. Let's refresh YouTube for a second, and then get the show on the road and see what happens. Because I think it's weird that it says upcoming, even though I'm live, like, right now. There it is! Okay, cool. Cool. No doubt. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. But hopefully you guys tune into this, and hopefully all of you, let's get into it. Hopefully you guys are having a great morning, and let's just jump into this. And we were about to start the trial last time. We were gonna start the trial with the Steele Samurai. The Steele Samurai! I wanna do one quick thing, actually. Am I officially... Oh, I can't... Wow! Okay, interesting. Damn, I really took up all that space. Okay, bet. There we go. Now, there we go. That's better. Wow, I didn't realize that fit. Okay. Anyways, let's get into this, shall we, people? Without further delay, without further ado, let's, go. Turnabout Samurai. Yes, load this, please and thank you. I'd appreciate that very, 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 very much. Very. The pale moon in the sky. Wait. What? 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 Did we not save this? Hold on. Can I skip this? Oh, I can't skip this. Did we? No, did we? That's... What? That's... odd. Hold on. Did it not save? Did it not save all that time we had? No! It didn't save? Hold on. What? What? I didn't save this? I swear I did. That's interesting. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Okay. Oh, oof, what is this here? Hold on, let's see. Load. Really? We were at day 1? I swore we saved this! What? That's so strange to me. Okay, we're gonna... Hold on, let's leave this, let's leave... Court record. No? Okay, we have to... Let's just breeze through this. Because we did this already. I don't know why this didn't save, but we're gonna breeze through this quick and slick, okay? That's so odd. If you guys want to see, we did this in the last episode, so we're gonna just kind of quickly get to the trial, and we'll just do it from there. And if you guys want, I'll chat through this whole thing. Because not that I don't feel like doing this again, I feel like just kind of just getting to the trial. This is weird to me. So we're just gonna kind of just skim through this, or we're gonna try and skim this, and get to everything as quick as possible so that way we don't waste too much time. Because I was hoping this would have been us at the trial, so we're gonna skip through this a little bit. You guys can do your own little thing while we're doing this, but let's see. So we wanna, what to do. Yeah, okay, we're just kind of gonna get through this. This is really odd. Let's start. Actually, no, let's not examine. We're gonna move quick and make this quick as possible. Yeah, we went through this. The Steele Samurai. This is what was this guy's name again? Will Powers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. And then the other guy was the one we killed, or didn't kill, or he might have killed himself. Or I think, if I remember correctly. There was someone that I thought we could have been an easy target. No, hold on. Give me a sec. It was, we thought that this guy here killed himself or faked his own death. Yeah, Jackhammer. Okay. So, I think that's what we thought. I have no idea what happened. We're just gonna kind of skim through this and then get to the trial, Tom. So that's the plan of action. I don't feel like doing the whole thing at the moment. When we get to trial, then I'll start doing, you know, more of the voices and everything else. But I just kind of want to breeze through this because I swore I saved this. That's the weird part. I swore this was saved, but I don't know why it's not saving. Alright, let's just go back to here. So we're going to kind of breeze through this. And then we dealt with old bag. Windbag! Listen here, snappers! Yeah. But welcome, Tom. I might be back with streams, so that might be good. And also, today, since I am off, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys later once this stream is over, but, whatchamacallit, once this stream is over, I'm gonna suggest to you guys if you want me to do a second stream today. But that'll be for later. That'll be for later when there's more people here. So, that'd be great. We're just gonna kind of just breeze through this, and Tom, if you have any suggestions, you have any questions for me, feel free to leave stuff in the chat as always. And anyone else that does tune in, and anyone that tunes in during the replay, feel free to leave stuff in the comment section. I know people are very much like, oh, people don't look at the comment section. I can't help but look at it. And plus, you know, the feedback does help a lot, so there's good feedback from you guys, so I appreciate that very much. What do we do next? We went through everything. We know what's going on here, so we're just gonna kind of do this. I think it was no. The detention center. That's it, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna kind of just go through this. So we're gonna talk to him again. So you're the security lady. Oh, she's very old-timey, wimey. Oh no, whatever will we do? No, what will we do? Just kidding. Yeah. Last case of the part of the game. Oh, you're on the last part. Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think, what do we... There's, hold on. I think there's something we can look for, right? Isn't there something that we need? Oh, wait, hold up. Give me a sec. Back. Don't we show her this? I think we ran over this. Yeah, you may pass. Okay, good. This was it. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Oh yeah, the map.
That's 50 cents a piece. Get out of here. Scram.
And then check it out. Back. And then booyah. Yeah, who is it? One of you said that was supposed to look like, not like a monkey you think it's supposed to be, or it looks like Mario, or no, I said it looks like Mario.
Hey guys, it's me. I make a comeback in this episode. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just here because yeah, I'm here. I'm apparently I'm in another investigation with Mr. Nick over here. Yeah, you're the guy that did the murdering thing, right? Yeah, that's right. My terminology, GG. Look at my eyebrows. I think this guy's guilty, just like the other guy we just went over. And I never learned my lesson. I don't know. Yeah, that lady's a little weird.
I know I'll waste you guys' time. We're gonna just breeze through this because this is all in the last episode. You guys can check out the last episode and see all the stuff that happened. It's literally all in the last episode. For a reason, this did not save, so I kind of was like, this was not planned or preempted. So we're gonna move right along. Trying to think. Was there something we can look at? Trying to remember. Okay, yeah, here we go. Cool. It's locked. Okay, we need a key, right? I think there's a key somewhere around here, I think. I'm not sure. I think there's a monkey, right? It's a monkey, yeah. What is that thing? Okay, never mind. I think what we can do next is go here. Yep, okay, we're good. Cool. Security lady's back.
Oh, it's you again. Get out of here, Scram.
Hold on. No, I don't want to examine. I want to see. So, talk to her about the photograph.
Oh, that's nothing. No, please. That's just fake. Oh, you know, them weird things that kids these days can do with technology. Oh, he was so handsome. He was like Charles Dean.
It's automatic. I have no idea which one that will be, but we shall see, buddy. Bingo, here we go, employee area. Yeah, okay. And then we met Miss Little Weirdo over here. No. Just move in. Dressing room. And then... No, wait, hold on. Trying to think, was there stuff we need to examine in here specifically? I don't think there is that I know of. Excuse me. Okay, cool. I want to check some stuff real quick, so that way it's, you know... Yeah, okay, I knew there was something I was looking for. Haha! I was on the right track. I know my own detective skills are good. Actually, let's go back in there again. Let's see. Oh, I can't use it, that's right. Okay, not yet. Let's see. Let's examine more. Is there any more I can find in here? No, it's locked. Okay. Let's see. A bunch of tea here, the cookies. Yeah, I'm hungry. I could go for a burger. What are you talking about? What are you going on about? What do you want about? Anything else? Anything else? And then I think we go back to the gate, I think. Right? Yeah, here we go, main gate, I think. Right? Hold on. Here we go. No? Whew, give me a sec here, Tom. Remind me, how do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, perfect. Okay, back here. Right. Right. Yeah, he's innocent. What are you talking about? Photography, photographic proof. Then we gotta go talk to Will Powers again.
Look, fam, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think there's anything really to examine. Maybe let's examine the cop. This guy monitors the visitor's room. He must get pretty bored. I bet he makes funny faces at the camera. Anyways. Back here. No. Attention center outside a studio. I think it was back here. No. We already talked to him, okay. Unless we present him with keycard? Yeah! Hey, look at this, detective!
Wait, hold on now. I don't know about that.
Oh, I didn't want. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, it wasn't that. I wasn't supposed to show that off. I think it was this, right? Damn it, okay. I think it was you I'm supposed to present, I think. I can't remember. Wait. Oh. Hold on. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I don't remember. Damn it. Refresh my memory here, Tom. What did I do last? Give me a second here. I really don't remember what to do here. I might need a little bit of assistance. Do we not check this? No. Check that. Check that. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe there's stuff. Oh wait, maybe there's stuff out here. I think. Let's see. Sarasota. Okay, never mind. No. Ribs. Oh yeah, the T-bone steak. That's right. Ooh, wait, that must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Oh, okay, here we go. This was it, I think. Or no? 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 I don't remember what to do here. Yeah, we already did that. We find... Yeah, we did that. Yeah, I'm so confused. Refresh my memory here. I think it was the studio gate we go to. Maybe the computer? Gotta be something around the computer. No touching. Check. Yeah, we already did that. The van. The gate. No. Move to here. This has gotta be it. Because I really don't remember where else to look. Already checked that out, already checked that out, I think. Oh, okay, the key card, that's right. Key card. Okay, perfect. See, I got this, guys. I want to see how long this takes me actually to get to the trial. Let's examine things. Because I know that eventually we wind up getting into like, oh no, we almost dropped something. Whoa! Yeah, this person. Yeah, here we go. I am sorry. Who are you? Oh, don't mind me. Talk to you. I think this was the last thing, maybe. I think. I don't remember. And then we have the trial, I think. If memory serves me correct. Oh yeah! This is like a red herring. A clue. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Several times, yes. I had a feeling about this person. I had a feeling. A presence I haven't felt since. Days. Sensing someone. You could consider and say the fact that I am... Oh yeah, I think. What do you mean you think? Crazy little... Crazy chick over here. Crazy! Neo Tokyo. Yeah, I remember some of these a little bit now. It's coming back to me. The outline of the body. There's the massacre, or whatever. The magis, whatever it is, Masterif. The director's chair. Maybe one day that'll be me. Next we go to... We talk to her, right? We go outside, I think. No? Let's go back. Okay, never mind. What else? Alright. No? Okay, here we go. Good. Now we're making some progress a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, and she goes on her little weird rant, I think, right?
She's like, you old youngins people, I'm off my meds today. You can't believe this. How dare you? You disrespect me.
Yeah, this is it. Yep, she goes super fast, I remember. Yeah. Here's our chance now, Nick. Hold up. Oh yeah, look at the computer, that's right. The computer has a security camera. Maybe we'll see if there's any evidence. Yes, let's try the computer. Give it a try. Yay! 1 p.m. That was the guard station. Please enter the number of the security guard. Security camera. Okay, let's check this one. There, enter. Nope, nothing happened. Huh, alright, that's a little weird. Let's try it again. I don't remember which one it was, so we're gonna keep going through these. Entered. Yeah, there we go. Printing out data. Cool. We got it. Hell yeah, baby. We're gonna breeze through this before it hits an hour. Because I don't want to waste you guys' time. And then we'll get into everything in a moment. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's not waste much time. Villain. It's clearly, what's his name? It's clearly, I think he faked his death. I think he easily faked his death. To be continued, here we go. Here we go. We're right here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Before 30 minutes, we finally reached the freaking... What? I saved this. So what? I don't know. That was weird. I saved this last time. I know I did for a fact. That's weird. Alright, now we're at the trial. Let's go. I feel lucky today. Now we're at day 2. Okay. Here's where we actually are. Now, if you guys want, mark in the chat or mark in the comments section the time code for this. Right now, I'm looking at 25 minutes or around like 25 minutes and 50 seconds. Mark that as the time code for when we actually get to the actual official part of it. So, right, like, have that down, Tom, just in case I forget, and then I'll put that in the comments, or you can put that in the comments after this turns into a stream, or it turns into a video. So now this is where we're at. October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Number 14, the Burger King foot lettuce.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. and on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
Yes, I see.
Your Honor. Your Honor?
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about something from earlier. Yes. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call in its first witness.
Very well. I call up a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Not this guy again.
What am I doing here again? what am I supposed to do here? Oh yeah, that's right. He's guilty. I don't know what's going on here.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yeah, sure. I'll explain with my God map here. Yeah, see, it's in my pocket around here. I need to find it. Just give me a second here. I just got stuff here. Hold on now. There's stuff here that you find. Okay, I think I found it. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. You know that spot right there that's highlighted. It's doing a weird glowing, flashing thing right there. Yeah. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during this morning here. I was there. I remember seeing that. Yeah, that's the painting right there. That was from this morning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is the main gate of the studios, or to the studios, I say. The security lady who was really weird about it, and suspicious, and not suspicious at all, that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. And then this part right here, that's the station gate, that's the security gate. There's the gate right there, see? Yeah, that's it. And I was there. That was standing right by it with that weird monkey thing. It looks like Mario from a Nintendo thing. Past that are the studios. And over here, right here, you see, here it is, it's Studio 1. And this is where the scene of crime was. This is the scene of the murder where that body was found, where that actor guy was clearly innocent. I mean, guilty. I mean, my brain's fuzzy right now. I'm running on one thing of coffee. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman of the production assistant. I don't know her name, but apparently she was there. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the spot. I remember I had some lunch, and then I don't know what that is, but the victim, then after lunch, Jack Hammer went to the Studio 1. And right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day. 5 p.m. The production staff came to the Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled because, well, you know what happened, of course. You see, there's a bullet wound in his chest right there, like really right into his chest. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. And I think that's the case in brief, even though that was a pretty long statement if I do say so myself. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to the whole thing again? Let's listen to the whole thing again. I do want to go back again. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Could you describe that one more time?
I said, I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine, once more for the mentally...
Wow! You can't say that! You can't say that! That's great! Okay. I do want to see this again. Okay, so... I want to look at the times again for this. So, that was... I want to find the gates. Not the gates, the times. So, she was there at 1 p.m., right? And then... Let's see, Studio 1. The murder happened literally an hour and a half later. So, before 1 o'clock, it was these three people, and then... There goes Jackie over there. Good old Jack. And then 1 o'clock was when the lady showed up. And then, jump ahead to that day, 5 p.m., yeah, okay. It was the rehearsal. It got canceled. Because 2:30 was when this happened. Okay. No, I don't want to listen to it again. Let's just skip it this time. I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea how to do this. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval, you could say.
Samurai spear added to the courtroom, to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, do I feel lucky? What did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call this security officer to the stand. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Will the witness declare her name? I'm sorry?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? Are you single? I mean, I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Nani? Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Oh, that's, your name, please, ma'am. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy old bag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. It's basically whatever. Even though I still have the children, and don't believe me, boy, that captain, he had a good old bag there.
Objection! Objection! I object to this witness' talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. That's when we did the two-man tango.
Perhaps we can get the testimony.
No, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You got quite a massive beard there. You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Oh God, okay. Lock in, people. We're gonna lock in a little bit. And feel free for anyone that does tune into the chat, feel free to leave stuff in the I keep saying the comment section, the live chat, guys.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. I had to get some meds from the pharmacy, you know, I need my prescription. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because because a certain man walked by me at 2 o'clock. He was wearing a mask. It was Powers, that man right there. And he was heading toward the studio.
Hey Brandon, you're just in time. We're at the trial, and we're going to wrap this up. Not wrap this up, we're going to try and get this trial and get this case done for episode 4. And then we're going to, I don't know, we'll figure it out from there. But if you want, feel free to leave stuff you'd like in the chat, any comments, questions, concerns. I'll look at them as best as possible while I'm doing this. And then we'll kind of go through some stuff and kind of talk about some things a little bit.
You saw the defendant then? Hmm? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You needed an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I had. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? I'm gonna keep presenting because I'm curious. A run-through?
They were working on a scene between the Steele Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. That's why poor old Hammer went to the studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there at noon? What kind of errands? This is the real question I wanted to ask.
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question, old hag.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
I think it's so interesting, she keeps saying poor Hammer. Like as if I think she really has a thing for him. I just realized her in the background. That's interesting. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watched Hammer's run-throughs, always.
Yeah, she's so smitten for this guy. Jesus Christ.
Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steele Samurai run-through too. Could quit being a spirit medium and take up a guard duty. Not a bad idea. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see a poor Hammer? Nope. He's already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next. I'm gonna keep finding something. I'm literally gonna question everything. A note for real life, question everything. So you were watching the whole time. I can't believe you ate the whole thing. No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course, I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time, whippersnapper.
Old windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
How did you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. An overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Wait, I heard my name. What's going on? Something about me? I don't know. I missed something.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. 2 o'clock, you sure?
Sure as a spit. Sure as spit. Bye. Whatever. I don't know. I'm off my meds. I can't read again. I need my glasses. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Oh. Now, don't get your skeevies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
That's interesting. So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got waxy ears, Sonny?
Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
So I present, I feel like there's something I need to present. Yeah, here it is. Right, this is what I need to present. Yes! Woo! That was good. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment. Wait a second. Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me get this straight here. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than a Steele Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. They can't. Well, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steele Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steele Samurai.
I don't know what you mean. What did I say again? I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? There's the old man. You know, later you and I should grab a cup of coffee. Of course, I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Yeah, what the hell? Please make known of the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. I don't sound like that. That's not me. Okay, maybe that does sound like me, pal. I'm sorry. He didn't even give a second look.
Huh? Wow, an old windbag has left an even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
Oh, God. Is there more? Oh, okay, this is new.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of his props, and it was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now I look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
I don't know about that.
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. This is actually a good tactic here. I like it. And we're gonna keep making her squeal and scream a little bit. I like it. It's good. But yeah, feel free to leave whatever you guys would like in the chat, and if you're catching us on the replay, feel free to leave stuff in the comments section. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna probably say this a little bit more later on, but I may be coming back with streams, perhaps. I will admit it's, not under a great circumstance. Like some of you already know what has happened. And if asked about what happened, I'll say it here. If not, I will private you guys about it and talk about it, and that way I'm very on the thing of it's a personal matter that some of you already know, and honestly, if some people are like, what are you talking about? It's like, if you guys have me on socials, you can literally, ask me directly what's happening. I will do it there, or I am not ashamed to bring it up here on the screen for you guys in the world of the wide web and all, but it's just, it's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be at the same time hard at times. So, but at least to a degree, I may be coming back with streams. So that's at least something to look forward to. They may not be as consistent as every day there will be a stream, but at least it might be a little bit more consistent than usual because, hey, if I have a day off, on a weekday or maybe a Saturday, then yeah, I'll have more opportunities to start doing more episodes again. We'll do Ace Attorney still. We'll finish it. We're almost done with Spider-Man. We're at the DLC with it. We'll do Security Breach. We'll do Dreamlight Valley, and we'll keep going, and we'll do other stuff in between. I mean, there's other games we'll probably do along on the sidelines. So perhaps with me being off today, just a little suggestion for all of you that are watching, if you guys do want to leave anything. Hey, if you guys want, maybe later today we can stream again. So I'll have this stream, I'll have a video for you guys also scheduled for today, and then maybe around 2:30 I'll come back with a stream if you guys want, and then we'll talk more about that later. But if you guys want, just you guys don't be shy. Don't be shy. And if any of you that are just looking to chat and chill, then by all means that's fine too.
Whippersnapper?
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. This up and up youth today, always whining about things. It's never an old thing of what? I don't know what I just said. I am jabbering off my jaw here.
Mr. Wright, please, for our sakes, try not to upset the witness. But that's the point, though. I think Judge has met his match. I'm gonna keep going. It's like poking the bear. Who was presented at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steele Samurai. Then the old poor-out Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing. I like seeing, men in costumes and them fighting.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then? Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steele Samurai. What a laugh, what a hoot. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped him make it better, of course.
You helped him make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. Old-fashioned kissing a boo-boo.
Let's just skip over this part, shall we?
Yeah, yeah. Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. I will get something, I know I will. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
The samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Updated, a murder weapon break-in. The shaft has been in my duct tape. I don't... Okay. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad. He couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the Steele Samurai costume now?
Oh! What? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important.
It is here, Mr. Edgeworth. You may be the ageist Edgelord Edgeworth here, but you are not exempt from any excuses.
The witness did see the Steele Samurai, yes? Come on. That's all right here. It's clear as crystal. Black and white, clear as crystal. It is clear that the person in Steele Samurai suit was Mr. Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Okay. What do you guys think here? I'm gonna leave this open for all of you that are here. What do you guys think? What would be the better approach for this? Should we wait and see what happens, or is this a good time to object? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Let me know, peeps. Alright, I'm gonna see myself then. I will... Let's see what happens when I object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steele Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility. Also, moves me.
No. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
All right, Mr. Edgeworth.
No need to ask twice.
Oh, God. So there's more, okay.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steele Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
I'm still gonna keep poking the bear. That's, I think, you know, I've learned a little bit. It took me 4 episodes, but I think if you keep poking and poking at people during the testimony, you'll get an answer. You'll get, like, a rile out of them. Because think about it. Each person we've, like, testified to has always had this crazy, over-the-top, anime-esque, like, moment of them just breaking down. And that just shows more of that they're hiding something, that they've got so much You know, they're upset and trying to make it look like something else, but if you really think about it, you kind of go, you're kind of exploding for a reason. Why are you exploding for that reason? It's like, no, I'm exploding because of how frustrated it is. It's like, well, is that really true? How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Are you absolutely sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that? Insert, if you guys know, you know.
Oh, quite, Sonny. No one's suspicious looking passed by at all.
No one's suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then.
Essentially, it's just these four, but okay.
And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
Are you sure? This witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, Edgy.
I'm not finishing that. Nope, I'm not finishing that at all. No. That was bad. Nutty? Well, the beanbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain?
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go back to that last statement. Hold up. Let me go back to that last statement. I think I know what I need to do. I just don't know what to present. Okay. What can I present? Is it this? Hold on, I'm trying to think. I already presented this. I think I need to present this. Okay, that's not it. That's fine. Okay, shit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do I need to present the map? Or is it the photo again? Well, I'll try. No. Okay, it's not that. I at least have a few more shots. I can still try. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We'll get this. We got this. I got this. Guide map. I think it's... Well... I want to be careful here, so let's think. I only have 3 of these I want to present. I think these 2 would work best. Bingo! Okay. Okay, thank you. Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. I thought you whippersnappers knew of this technology and how things work.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo, are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I know that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, I say, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data from the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
Why, look at how big and hairy that beard is. I may be wearing a ring, but are you single? I don't understand these newfangled computer things.
No. Sorry, I'm skipping over that every day. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Well, so much for you.
Oh?
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Old Bag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steele Samurai?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
What's going on?
I see. Your testimony, please.
Jesus Christ. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
What? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I was kind of expected this. Maya's so done! I love it! Oh, it's great. Guard duties. Another job.
That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security cameras take.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to do, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I don't understand what's this things like a face, a book of a face of something like that. I don't know.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
Reminds me of another game. But anyways, for the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch the suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steele Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They dress up weirdly, and now they're people these days. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh who knows where. I think it's from the interwebs. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, no.
The gate has been loose for a while. The grate has been loose for a while. Sorry, I still need my glasses. I left them at home. It leaked outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks, and they do other things too. And they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steele Samurai dragging his...
No! No! I think I know! I think I know! I think I know. I think I know. Let me just see what happens.
The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not possible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible. I think it'd be quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they are already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information this time.
Oh, this is interesting. Very, very interesting. Crazy, if you ask me. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steele Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steele Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in there and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steele Samurai costume. I think I can think of several people. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, and I'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick! It's time! I don't know why I say it like that, but it's alright. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Oh my god.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. Come on, Your Honor. It's me. The other person who went to the studios was a boy. Was roughly 10 years of age. He's just a boy. Obi-Wan. He is just a boy. I can't even think straight right now. The photo we do not have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with this prosecution claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime, and it is Will Powers! I'm just kidding.
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great, as if my stakes weren't high enough.
So who is this person, or who was this person, than Mr. Powers that could have committed this?
I have an idea, but I think this might cost me. I have an idea. I just want to see how this plays out, guys. I want to see what happens here. I just want to see what happens. This is my hunch right now. This sounds so out of left field, but I feel like this would be something that would happen. I can just some odd reason see it happening. So, I just want to see what happens, okay? Don't shoot the messenger boy. It was the grade school boy! This might be the stupidest idea, but let's see how this plays. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah! Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear? For one thing, the murder weapon was the Steele Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from me? Okay, before Phoenix gives his argument, here's my argument. And this is, again, this is so left field, but this is my thought process. Is that, this sounds silly, but it sounds like there could have been maybe multiple schoolboys there. And I know this is so out of left field, and I could be 100% wrong, but this is where, you know, like, this is the fun of kind of like speculating, is I think it's not one adult man in that costume. It is 2, maybe 3 young boys in that costume. And one of them is probably holding up, like, you know, they're holding each other up perhaps. Like, you know, like when you have like you guys know what I'm talking about. When you see skits or things in TV shows where you have 2 like children or 3 children or 3 people in a costume and they're all like this all giant tall character and they're all moving around like one kid is the arm, one kid is the leg, one kid is the other leg, and the other person's the head, and they're all like, oh, we're an adult, you know, but they're just like, it's like 5 or 3 or 10 kids in there holding each other up, hoisted together, like, oh, be careful, watch it, and they all tumble and fall. Like, it looks like that. So maybe that may not be a leg limp, but maybe one of the kids like dragging or haggling on for dear life, because that's what the picture caught. And maybe it was like an accident of some sort, perhaps. I don't know. Like if he was in costume and they were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna steal Samurai, and next thing you know, oh, maybe it was like attempted murder, but not actual murder. I don't know. Like maybe it's like, I don't know what it is. I think it's like first degree. I think it would be. I don't know. I forget like how the different degrees are. I wouldn't know, but I know a special somebody that so beautiful, so sweet that she would know this. But I think first degree, if from what I remember, is like attempted murder or it's like accidental or something like that. I forget. So that's where my head is. But I do have a backup plan in mind for if this is not the explanation that Phoenix gives. But that's my explanation. Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Okay. Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you. I warned you.
Okay. Nobody knows the trouble. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well. Go ahead. So who is this person?
I think... Oh... It was a long shot, but it was worth it. Because hey, this game could pull like some sort of random half-ass over-the-top thing, so I wouldn't have put it past it. But I think I want to try and see if it maybe will. Okay. Maybe it was the security lady, I think. And then we'll try and give it to Penny. I think we'll try that. We'll see what happens. Here we go! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steele Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, old bag. What? Whippersnapper? Maybe it's impossible, man. It was her. I don't know.
Order, I say. Is this true, old bag?
Old bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steele Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble wearing the Steele Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Extra deduction or blah. I can't speak today. I need to get my eyes checked for this shit. Deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah? Right here. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. Who just solved the mystery and could be the next Sherlock Holmes and's got 2 thumbs? Only this guy! This guy. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
Actually, no, because I think she's guilty. And just for calling me that name we won't speak of. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Ooh! Tell him!
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now is my chance to just take this the whole way. Let's keep going. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do such a horrible thing to poor Hammer?
I shake my head at you. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed. Even I'm convinced.
That did it. Not Windbag. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy? The one whose photo I erased?
He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, 2nd to 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer. We already went over this conversation. I even objected and even made that statement.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it Or is it be nice? Is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Yes. Is it the photo again, or is it the autopsy? Wait, actually, let's try you. Take that! Yeah, Your Honor. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken this spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be the first.
Very well. This court will suspect proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edward, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. Wendy? What was her name? I'm sorry, I'm old.
Something old bag, Your Honor. I don't even care myself either.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
No! Are you fucking with me?
Wait a second.
I'm not. Okay, thank God. I thought this would have been over. I'm like, no, don't do this shit to me.
I am not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Huh? Great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Stop. Please, don't. The suspense is terrible. Is there memes of Maya's face right here? Like, is there like screenshots or captions for Maya's face right here? Because this is meme material. I'm just saying, I'm putting that out there. If anyone wants to find those images, or if there are memes, send them my way, please.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Oh my God. Is this the longest testimony we've had? Out of everyone? From Suet to Maya, no, not Maya, April May to the other guy, Mr. White and Blue, Mr. Red and Blue.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios the other day on the murder. There was more people actually. There was several people, to be actually quite honest. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been there at the studios that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, who is this Scott-Free? Was he one of the people there? Who is Mr. Free? Do we need to discuss this? Who is Scott? This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. And speaking of doing what I'm told...
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
God, my lips were sealed. God, okay. So you were told not to talk?
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
I was playing Call of Duty. Oh, nice! What's going on? We're just wrapping up the trial of the Steele Samurai, and we're at episode 4 here. And feel free to leave stuff you'd like in the chat, Breaking Beast. Any questions, any comments, suggestions, concerns, anything during this time, and I will feel free to take a look at them while, you know, doing this stream, of course. And if you have anything you want to leave in the comments, then feel free to leave stuff in the comments once this becomes a video. Because, yeah, you know. But give me a second here. Give me a quick second. I want to see something real quick. Anyways. Oh wait, actually I do want to see what you sent me, Brandon. I'm curious. What'd you send me? I need like not a GIF of it. I need a just a screenshot. That's what I need. Just a photo of it. Like, are there like when you search up Ace Attorney memes, is that face of Maya just sitting there disappointed and very sarcastic? Is she? Is that like a meme that shows up? If not, I need memes of that seriously on the pronto. Well, not on the pronto, but you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. Oh, that's what you sent me, Tom. Oh, okay. I thought you sent me the playlist to mine. I was like, why'd you send mine? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Oh, I'm sorry for you, man, but hey, you'll get through it. I'm not sure like how. I guess you don't have to like to say how old you are and what grade you're in, but you know, maybe if you got a few more years, then you'll be done with it, or hopefully your day will get by and get better in some way, shape, or form. The director?
You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director?
Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
Actually, yeah. What the hell? Why wasn't there other people in the photo? There was like no one else other than just the four of them. That's so weird. So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to left. The path where that monkey's head was falling over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but let's continue. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talked? I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Really? No, there's gotta be more. No, there's gotta be more. There has to be more. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as can. I just love poking the bear. I think that's what we're gonna call this. Not, well, I mean, it's not a term I came up with, but it's just obviously like you keep poking at someone, you keep asking questions during these court cases, they will snap and you will get an answer that you'll be like, where'd that come from? Or, okay, you're acting suspicious now. You're clearly, obviously guilty here. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it. I do my best. If you like, not to plug this in or anything, but if you do like hearing, I guess, more voices, I do a lot and have a lot of fun with it in Dreamlight Valley. But that's for another day. And perhaps if you're around later today, Breaking Beast, I may do another stream later on this afternoon. So if you guys want, maybe after this stream, I'll come back a few hours later, and then boom, I'll have another stream for you guys, and maybe we'll do either Spider-Man, or we'll do Security Breach, or we'll do Dreamlight Valley, or maybe we'll switch things up. Whatever you guys suggest, and I will leave that up for you all in debate later on once we get through this trial, because I want to get through this trial and then be done. Like, once we get through, like, that'll be the end of the episode. Ouch. Well, feel better there. Hopefully everything will be alright. Or maybe, I don't know if kids can do this still in school anymore. I have no idea. But, see, you can go, like, I don't know if there's, like, a nurse's office, or if you can, you know, leave home early. Not that like if it's that bad, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm like oh you should skip school, but if you're, I don't know, depends on how you kind of like view school, because there like people like school and then some people that don't like it. So if you're on the spectrum of like you don't like it, then I mean you're sick. You shouldn't really whatchamacallit. So maybe try and get some rest a little bit. So wait, let me think here. Wait, was that really all of it? Hold on. Kept quiet. Okay, there's some other studios in the murder. Right, okay, we went over that. Told me to see nothing. They told me to just pretend they didn't have been there. Okay, here it is. Here it is, this is what I wanted. So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Kill this woman, I swear. Swear to me! I have a feeling, I have a feeling, I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. Almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Them? Who were these people? Oh wait, we went over this. Okay, never mind. We already went over this. Okay, never mind, okay. Okay, we went over this. Where? Okay, Studio 2. There was no Studio 2. The guide map. I think that's everything. I think. Unless, am I supposed to present something, guys? Brandon, if you're still in the chat, am I supposed to present something at this time or no? Let me know. I'd appreciate it very, very, very much. Actually, you guys figure that out or let me know real quick, and then I'm gonna just grab a little something, if you don't mind. Nice. As soon as I left the oh, now my thing's on. Okay, you guys didn't hear me grab my water then. I just realized that's interesting. If I leave and I take my controller with me, it not disconnects but kind of turns off. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I don't care. Okay, so if I don't if there's nothing to present, then I can take a break then. Okay. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all presented. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Let's see. Well, the court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I swear, I will enter. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh my god. This had to have been the longest, I think. Wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting. 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 Very, very interesting, if you ask me. All right, let's see how this plays out. This is interesting. Very interesting to me. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Grin, okay. Oh, or should I say, we'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out about more of this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now is my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it is who was in that Steele Samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't know. It was her. Really? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. I was just buying time back then. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. I fucking don't. I don't. I don't. I don't know. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusations. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, thank you guys. To be continued. Aw, man. Should we keep going, or should we save this for episode 5? Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Save progress. Episode 3, right? We're gonna override it. Override this episode. Now we're at the investigation. The reason why I'm emphasizing on this, and you guys see it here, right now, at an hour and 36 minutes, an hour and 37 minutes, I saved this data and I override this data. The reason why I'm specifying that is because when I started this episode, it gave us the beginning of this. It gave us day 1. Because in episode 3, if you go check that out later, if you guys check that out after this stream, you could see that episode 3, we went over the whole thing with the Steele Samurai and everything else and all the investigating and stuff. And I'll have, I think once this becomes a video, or sometime maybe tomorrow, I'll have annotations to this video, or someone, maybe if you want to leave it in the chat or leave it in the comment section, the previous episode, which literally goes over like the recap we just had. So I had 20 minutes of recap, and then if you guys come to, I think it was like 25 minutes to that time code, then it takes you to the actual stuff we're gonna get into. Well, I whatchamacallit, I have the weekends off, but what I'm gonna do is Friday I might stream again Friday. Saturday I might stream as well, and then Sunday I may or may not do something with my fiance, depending if she feels okay and feels better, and then is available. But other than that, and we'll see what happens. I was going to this Friday gonna try and I guess make an appointment for myself to do something, but I might have to hold it off until like the following week. So maybe like the week of like once fall hits, like the 22nd or the 26th or whenever I have off that week, I would maybe go take care of it then, because right now I'm kind of like holding on to my money as much as I can, as best as I can. So I might have to do that a little bit. But we'll see what happens. But that actually brings up a good point for you guys, because 2 things, well, actually 3 things. First thing, welcome to the chat, Mage. Good to see you here. So that's number 1. Just want to acknowledge that he's here. I like to shout out to people that have showed up during the live streams. And if you guys ever like and want to be, mentioned during the live streams, just leave something in the chat, and then I'll be like, okay, I know that this person was here. That's great, you know? Even if it's just a simple hi, how are you? I'll be like, hey, that guy was here. That's awesome. You know, you contributed and did a little like you know, just a little support and all that stuff. Yeah, there you go. So that's number one. Number two is that speaking of streams, I may be coming back with streams a little bit, so there's that possibility. It is kind of fortunate, but a little unfortunate. It's fortunate because, hey, I might be coming back with streams since now my dad's now working again. And it's unfortunate because of the other side of the spectrum, and it's a personal situation. And I am not ashamed to bring it up on the internet. But at the same time, if you want to bring it up on the internet, that's fine. But at the same time, if it's like, hey, if you want to talk about it in private, then I'll talk about it in private, and we'll just not address it on the internet. You know, it's like I can flip a coin. You know, like if someone says in the chat during a live stream is like, what are you talking about? I'd be like, well, this is what happened, sort of thing. If someone, maybe if you guys have me on social media, you want to be like, hey, are you okay? What happened? I'd be like, well, this is what happened, and then you guys would know better details that way. But whatever works for you people. Some of you already know the situation. Some of you don't know, and that's okay. So it really kind of doesn't matter to me, like how I'd want to do it, because this is a situation that I've not thought about for some time, but I thought about, okay, how am I going to do this? Do I want to address it to everyone and just be like, all right, well, YouTube, this is what happened. Like, you know, like, do I want to do it like that? Or do I want to present it where it's like, I don't want to talk about it? Because it's a thing where, not that I don't want to talk about it, because, how do I put this a little bit? Because which I know a lot of people say this, but I am very transparent. I am very, like, I am an open sleeve. I am an open book. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve sometimes with things, and I'm an open book when it comes to certain things and certain scenarios and certain objects. Point I'm basically making is that, like every other person has probably said this on the internet before, is that I am always, you know, I am always myself. I am always presenting myself in every way, shape, or form. Whether it be, hey, like, even if I'm not presenting myself 100%, I am still presenting myself 90% or 80%. Like, the things, like my thoughts, my opinions, the way I express myself is me. Like, it is my honest truth, me. I am never lying to you guys. I never filter myself and all these other things. So, honesty is always a good thing, and I'm like, hey, I am like not sugarcoating when if I need to be honest, I can be honest. So this is something that I've thought about, like if I want to address it like on the internet, but then I thought to myself, part of me was like, I don't want to, because it wouldn't change anything, but I would be thinking, hey, like this would be such a weird, like somber tone, or like somber, like dip in a way, like it's a bittersweet situation, that like I wouldn't want to mess up the tone of the channel, because the tone of the channel, at least, like this is, and again, this is still honest me, is the tone of the channel I like to keep is optimistic a little bit as best as possible. Yes, I do cover movies that I hate, and yes, there are things I do cover that I don't like, and there's things I do say that I don't enjoy, or I don't appreciate, or I don't like, and I express that very thoroughly as best as possible. And I say that because sometimes I will admit sometimes when I do my movie reviews or do my TV show reviews, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I should have mentioned this, I forgot to bring this up, or I tried to word this but it came out this way, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm still confident in those expressions, and I'm confident in my thoughts, and I'm confident in how I felt about said thing, even if it's not the right direction, or maybe I worded it differently. At least I'm like, okay, in my brain, this makes sense to me. So I thought to myself, you know what? If it's a situation that's addressed, like I'm not gonna force it on you guys. Like I'm not gonna be like, hey, let me give you guys this trauma, or not trauma. Not trauma. If I don't want to give you guys bad news, let's say, like if I don't want to force bad news on you guys, I don't want to do that. So if someone asks during a stream, I'll be like, hey, this is what happened. I'll be an open book about it. I'll express everything about it, even if it means tears or no tears. Uh, but if it's something that's never brought up during a live stream, then you guys can talk to me about it. You guys can talk to me about it like privately. I have no shame in bringing it up here. I have no shame about it bringing it up elsewhere. You know. But I'm gonna try and get this all out. And don't be sorry. Don't apologize for yourself at all. But yeah, I don't want to be like, hey, let me break it to you guys. If you guys ask about it, then great. If you don't, then that's fine too. You can always just like some of you already have me at like on different platforms, so that it all works out. And I keep forgetting something I want to keep saying, and I always keep forgetting there's something I want to keep saying. Oh, that's the thing I keep want to say. The thing I won't do is I'm not gonna make a video about it. I'm not gonna do like a specific a bit video about it whatsoever. Not because it's like it's that bad of news. It's just that I don't wanna. I don't know. I just. I don't know. It's a thing where I don't want to make a full dedicated video about it, and I just don't want to. I might address it in like other videos, like maybe I might bring it up because of something that reminds me of it, but I'm not gonna like have a dedicated video about like, oh, this is what happened, you know what I'm saying? I would never do such a I don't know. It's something I've never thought deeply about and thought I'm gonna make a video dedicating it. No, I just I'm more kind of like if I talk about it during a stream, then that's fine. If I maybe bring it up in other videos, like if I mention it, then that's fine too. But I'm not gonna have like a dedicated video about, oh, this is what's happening. Like, you know, I'm not gonna have a video called "This Has What Happened." Do you know what I'm saying? So, if it's ever addressed, fine. If not, then you guys know. If not, you can always just hit me up if you have me. But number three, the third thing I want to say is, should we continue, or should we save the next day for episode 5? What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? Let me know in the chat. Should we continue, keep going a little bit more, and finish this up, wrap up the entire trial in this episode, or should we continue next time? I want to see some votes. I'd appreciate it very much, guys. Not to change and switch gears, but you know, just to kind of like, you know, on the flip side about situations. Either way, I'm fine with doing either one, so it doesn't matter to me. If we want to go a couple more minutes and we finish up the trial, then fine. If it means it's going to be another hour, then sure, shit, I don't care. If it means we'll do it next time, then yeah, we'll do it next time. What we'll do is, which, in case you're new to this Breaking Base, because you do look familiar, but at the same time, you do look new to me. But in case you don't know, whenever I've done streams, I've been doing literally just 4 different video games lately. So, and the reason why I've only been doing 4 lately is because so that way we can finish the series, and then once we end a series, like let's say, take for example, we're at episode whatever, we're at number 4 of Ace Attorney. We're at episode 15 technically of Spider-Man with the DLC. We're at episode I think 11 or 12 with Security Breach, and we're at episode I think 20 with Dreamlight Valley. Either way, the point is, once we wrap up a series, I'll go to another series, because in the past I did like all sorts of streams. I did Dreamlight Valley, I did Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I did Kingdom Hearts, I did Spider-Man, I did Security Breach, I did all these games all together, and I kept, you know, just getting. I was starting to lose track of, okay, the scheduling of like, okay, let's do this next, then this next, then this next, then this next, and this episode, then this episode, then this episode. So I was like, okay, let me just do 4, and then once we finish an episode, or once we finish a series, I should say. So once Spider-Man's done, like take for example, once we finish Spider-Man, I'll have a new series kind of take its place, so that way it's still 4 series I'm working with. So the next time we stream, it'll be, let's say, Spider-Man, and then after that, it'll be Five Nights at Freddy's, and then after that it'll be Dreamlight Valley, and then rinse and repeat until we finish up a series. And then once a series is done, I'll either bring back a series or I'll start a new series. Like, for example, again, if we finish Spider-Man, which that's going to be most likely going to be more of, I feel like we're going to finish that sooner out of everything. Like, the likeliness of us finishing all the other series, I would say, whatchamacallit, Spider-Man has a higher, like, highest, most likely to least likely we would finish sooner is Spider-Man, I think Security Breach, Ace Attorney, and then Dreamlight Valley. And I think Security Breach because I feel like I am still touching the surface with that. And plus we still have Ruin. We have not touched and scratched the surface with Ruin yet. So that's another thing. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's going to take us a little bit. Maybe Ace Attorney will finish before Security Breach? I have no idea. But then again, Security Breach Ruin will be its own series, but at the same time, it'll be an additional add-on to the Security Breach playlist as well. So I'll have a separate series for Security Breach Ruin, but it'll also be in the playlist for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Because I feel like Ruin, even though it's just a DLC, I feel like Security Breach Ruin feels like its own game, and it feels like its own entity that it deserves its own playlist. So when I do start Ruin, it will have its own playlist, but also be attached to the Security Breach playlist. I think that'd be a good idea. But I'm trying to think. And then Dreamlight Valley, there's so many add-ons and so many characters that keep adding on to the game. It's going to go on for ages and ages and ages. We'll be probably at episode 200, and we'll still be playing Dreamlight Valley. So that'll keep coming and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. And then also we will have other series that like aren't super crucial. Like we'll do, occasional streams of like nothing that's like episodical. Like I like to call them the non-episodical streams, like Disney Speedstorm, Fall Guys, maybe some other things in there as well that aren't episodical. They're just fun little gags, like maybe Injustice, maybe Shadow of War. Well, even though I kind of want to make Shadow of War episodical, but I don't know. That's debatable because I've already I'm like halfway, I think, through the game, so I don't know. It all depends. But you guys get the gist. You guys get the drift. So what we will do is, since it seems like everyone is on the agreement of we'll continue next time with episode 5, what we'll do is at 2:30 or 3 o'clock, most likely 2:30, I can come back and we'll do another stream. And so I'm going to leave this up for you guys, is that we'll do either Spider-Man or we'll do, let me think. We'll do either Spider-Man or we'll do something else, or we'll maybe do a bonus surprise. I don't know. I have a few ideas, and part of me is like, hey, I want to do Spider-Man. Let's continue with the DLC and finish the DLC. But part of me is like, I have a few other ideas that would be kind of nice. Like if you guys want a little break from the 4 streams that we've been doing for a little bit, then I might have an idea or two. So if you guys have suggestions, that's option 2. Option 1 is Spider-Man. We do the next DLC with Spider-Man. So that's option 1. Option 2 is you guys suggest something to me, or option 3 is we'll do something else and we'll do it differently. Kind of ish. I don't know. I kind of have an idea for option 3. So we'll see if you guys want that. If not, we can just do Spider-Man. So you guys let me know in the chat now. For all of you that are here, feel free to leave your suggestions. What do you guys think? Do you want to see, like, after 2 o'clock, we'll do a stream. So we'll do Spider-Man. We'll either do whatever you guys suggest, or we'll do something else. So you guys let me know. And I know technically I get the final say, but I like hearing your guys' suggestions and input on things. I like kind of like the conversations in the community and like the commute of it. So that's why I always like getting suggestions from all of you. Well, nice having you over Breaking Base. I'm glad you came on by, and you enjoy the rest of your day. And like I said, whatever we stream, we'll be back around 2:30. If you want, check out my videos. I do all sorts of things besides streams. I do movie reviews, I do top tens occasionals, I do occasional vlogs, I do TV show reviews, I do other things in between. I like some other stuff. I like to do a variety of stuff. I don't like to be just a niche, I guess if you will, because and a lot of you already know this, but I'm gonna make this a brief story, is because before I started YouTube, I watched so many different types of genres with YouTube. I was like, yeah, I liked watching movie reviews. I liked watching top tens like Watch Mojo. I liked watching people do gameplay. I liked watching other people do all these other things. And then I thought to myself, why don't I combine those? You know, what if I have a one channel for everything? And other stuff I like to implement as well. Like I have my own content, my own original content I put on here. Like I have my own like original characters and I kind of like implement those and it's you know, I always think about this off screen as I'm like, oh, I'm doing these movie reviews, and then I'm thinking to myself, I want to get back to lore, and I keep forgetting I want to do Spider-Star lore because I have video ideas for those, and luckily I do have one scheduled for next year sometime. I'm not saying when, but I luckily have one scheduled for next year at some point. But I'm like, I'm always reminded, I'm like, damn, I'm like, I still have all these other lores I'd like to do. So, yeah, but okay, so far it's Spider-Man. So if no one else votes for, if no one else for other objections, then we will do Spider-Man. So at 2:30 we will do Spider-Man. 2 o'clock you guys will be seeing a video. You guys can go check out. I think it's for 2 o'clock today, if I remember correctly. I have a video scheduled, which is going to be good. I think it's going to be really fun. There's quite a bit of things I have scheduled, and I kind of thought ahead of myself, which is good, which is nice. So, yeah. No, wait. No. Oh. Oh. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. I could come back around. Forget 2 o'clock because I thought I had a video scheduled today. No, that's Friday. That's right. Oh, okay. Okay. So, Friday is the scheduled video I have for you guys. I have it for September 12th, Friday at 2 p.m. So that you can look forward to. But hey, if you want, check out any other videos I do if you want as well, Breaking Beast in the meantime. So I will, you know what? Yeah, this is perfect because what I will do in the meantime is I could probably maybe work on another movie review and record that and then come back around. I can come back around maybe 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock, something like that, around that time frame, and we'll do Spider-Man. Does that work for you guys? How does that work? Does that sound good? I think that'd be a fair game. But yeah, I have a few videos scheduled. I have something for the 12th, so that'd be Friday. I have something for the 14th. That'll be Sunday. And then I have something on my birthday, so the 19th. So you guys can look out for that. And the last thing I will say that I have scheduled for, because what I've been doing is I like in my spare time or whenever I can, although I schedule videos for myself like let's say a day later or 2 days later, or I publicly publish them the day of, I've been scheduling quite a bit of videos for certain events and for certain times and for certain days. So the next one I will mention is that I have something very special for you guys on October 1st. So do look forward to that. Gozy Wolf. Interesting. Maybe we'll get back to Kingdom Hearts one of these days. I don't know. I might bring that back. But I would like to maybe bring that back maybe once we finish Spider-Man. But that is a good call. I might do that, maybe. But maybe next time because maybe next time, maybe another time. But just by popular demand, it seems, we will do Spider-Man. So around like 1 o'clock p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, or 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will come back with Spider-Man. We will do the DLC. We'll maybe chat about stuff. We'll do the Hammerhead DLC, I think it was, if I remember correctly. So we will do that and all that great stuff and plenty more. So Friday I might stream. Speaking of Friday, might as well say that. Saturday I might come back, so that actually works out. So Friday I could do Security Breach. Try and do Security Breach. and then maybe I'll do the same thing again, like Friday. Maybe we'll do a stream in the morning and then a stream in the afternoon. That might work. And then Saturday, I could do that again, maybe. That actually might not be a bad idea. And then Saturday we'll do Ace Attorney. Holy shit. Wow. Feels interesting bringing that back. Unless you guys like, again, if you guys want other ideas, then feel free to leave some suggestions. I'm down for, doing some laid back things like, again, Fall Guys, maybe. If you guys really want to, we can maybe do DC Multiverses again, even though that doesn't really work, but it's still open, it's still available, weirdly enough, which is strange to me. There's other things I think as well that I can do that are like, laid back, kind of, kick back. There's Injustice 2, there's like other things, maybe Fighters, we'll bring back Dragon Ball Fighters, maybe we'll bring back NFL, we'll bring back the Madden 17 thing, maybe, I don't know, just for fun. And honestly, this is something I've thought about too. And whoever remembers this, please let me know. Well, actually, don't let me know. But for anyone that does remember, maybe we'll bring back the Christmas Bowl with me having this like opportunity to perhaps have more open, I guess, free days and free time and home alone days. Maybe I'll bring back the Christmas Bowl around December. Maybe I might just do that for fun if it's popularly demanded. If I get like demand after demand of it, like if multiple people want to see that, maybe if I have any free time, like days off December, I might bring it back. I think that'd be funny, just for like old time's sake, especially since, we're at like what, 6 years, 5 years I'm still like of me being on YouTube, and then also I'm almost at 1,000 videos. I'm at 900 something videos, and I'm at 800 subscribers, so I'm almost at 1K. So not that it'd be like a special thing, but it's like, hey, like nice little leads up to things. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll all figure it out. But I'm just ideas I'm throwing at the dartboard and seeing what will stick and what won't stick. But whatever works, guys. But even though I've been wasting like 20 minutes of this, of just chatting, which whatever works for you guys is cool. I'm gonna have a couple more minutes. We'll do, let's say, 5 more minutes of if you guys want to leave anything in the chat, if you want to ask any questions, feel free. I'm down, and then we'll wrap up around 11 o'clock, and then I think that'll be it for the day, and then we'll come back around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'll at least have breakfast. I'll have lunch. I don't know. I'll eat something at least. And then we'll have Spider-Man around 1 p.m., something like that. So I'll let you guys have a minute there. And all that great jazz and all that funness. But yeah, no, I don't know why I thought today was the day I scheduled that video, but no, that works out perfectly. Although I do have something, I do have something planned for when we get closer to 1,000 videos. I have some stuff in mind. Like once we reach like 990, 995, 1,000, I do have some ideas in mind that I think would be interesting. But I'm not gonna give those away because I think those would be nice little surprises. Just bear in mind when one of those surprises happens. When one of those happens, just bear in mind it's just a project. It's just something that I've worked on and I wanted to just put together just because to kind of, again, variety and also just put myself out there a little. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting project for sure. I already have it finished. It's already privated. I just need to wait for basically for when we reach 990, and then I'll reach 995, 996, then I'll publish it, and then it'll be like close to like 900, I think, 999, I think, because technically I have 3 videos. One is going to be like public, and I have 2 that'll be unlisted. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but just know that 2 will be unlisted, but they'll be unlisted for a reason. Because I think it works better that way, and also I think they're able to be. I think unlisted videos can be annotated. I think like I will have them as annotations. If not, I will personally just publicly have them as public if I can't annotate unlisted videos, if that makes sense. And then I think those 3 will tally up as 997, 998, 999, and then the 1000th video will be a top 10 video, and that's all I'm giving away, guys. Once we reach 1000, then it's gonna be a top 10, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. I'm halfway through it, honestly. It's just a matter of like putting the list together. I'm like, okay, I'm confident in what I have with it, but it's just, I don't know. Like, there's like a few I'm still missing. So, that's a plan of action. But yeah, feel free, guys. Leave some questions. Feel free. Don't be shy, people. Don't be shy. If you got something to ask me, feel free. I'm down for questions. We can chat a little bit. I apologize if this is not everyone's cup of tea. If you're like, why is there so much silence and why is there, you know, such a drag? Then, by all means, fine. That's okay. I'm not gonna be mad if you're bored. If you're gonna stick around, cool. You know. I'll at least give you guys another minute. If you have a question, feel free to let me know. And if not, then we'll come back later. And actually, yeah, if you have any questions you wanted to ask me earlier, feel free to write it down and be like, yeah, I want to ask this earlier. So, Baba Booey Pee Pee Poo Poo. I don't know. Then I'll be like, okay, we'll talk about Baba Booey Pee Pee Poo Poo. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have in mind. And I have reviews. Don't worry, I have some other reviews in mind as well. But that's what I've been just consistently doing is reviews and some other things here and there that I'm like, oh man, I need to start squeezing in some other things in between. But I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. It's so crazy to me. 10 more days and then I'm 24. Yeah. I just want, and I say this every time, I want the entirety of September to slow down a little bit. I don't want this time to go by fast because once it hits, then it's gone, and it's like, man, like that, like came here in a flash, and it's like, ah, damn, you know. But that's luckily I still have what, 21 days to enjoy the entire month of September, and then I can start doing all sorts of whatever stuff I want to do before October, because yeah, October is when we have Halloween. We'll do horror movies, we'll do spooky things, Halloween related reviews and stuff like that. Again, October 1st I have something scheduled for you guys I think you guys would really enjoy, and then if I have off October 1st, then maybe I'll have something else for you guys. But I so far just have that for October, and that's all I really got. I don't have anything else yet. I don't have really a lot of reviews planned for October. I'll figure it out, but I'm, you know, staying in the moment, you know, I'm like living in the moment and enjoying the moment, but also I'm like, I want to kind of, you know, jump ahead, think ahead of what can I do next month and things like that. But I'll figure it all out. I will figure it all out in the meantime. But anyways, people, I think that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining me, and thank you so much for all watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell. I do new videos every day, if not every week. Share the video with family, friends, all the good stuff. For more, leave suggestions down in the comments. Oh, is it gonna still take me to here? We're gonna save this. We're gonna get out of here. Save. Booyah. Can I not leave? Can I not? Oh, wait, let me load. Wait. Damn it. I want to leave, actually. Hold on, can I leave? Give me a second here, people. Can I want to leave, though. Yeah, give me a second here, guys. We'll get to this next time. Don't worry. This is there. Okay. Can I not leave? I thought I was able to leave. Like, what? Can I not quit? Oh, here we go. Title screen. That's what I want. Title screen. There it is. Okay, perfect. Anyways, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to Awesome Videos every day, every week. Perfect. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to Awesome Videos every day, every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every day, every week. Share the video with family and friends. All the girls for more. Leave suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I look to do as best as possible. Just like our buddy here, Mage Wolf, just said, we have shoutouts because for anyone that has tuned in during the live stream, like I said, if you just even say a simple hi, how are you? That's the little chat you see on your screen. Hello there, wonderful people. All of you that have commented during the stream, all of you get shoutouts. And if you're like, hey, a second now, why didn't I get a shoutout and I saw this video? Well, nothing personal, buddy, but if you want to be shoutout, I can see your name judging by the chat. Because, like, if you see the little face, the little people corner, and there's 5 of you, and if there's, like, 10 of you, and maybe 5 of you, like, maybe left stuff in the chat, I'm not gonna know who was here unless you leave something in the chat. I mean, I'm not, being mean, it's just honesty a little bit. It's like, that's the only way I can see who's here. That's the only way I can acknowledge people. So if there was 20 people here, and 8 of you said something, I'm gonna acknowledge the 8 people. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm not gonna know who else was here. I'm gonna feel bad that I didn't recognize other people, but I only see the people who are here. So, Tom was here, Brandon was here, Mage was here, we had Breaking Beast, and who else was here? I think that was everyone. Yeah, that was pretty much all. Yeah, that was it. But like I said, people, I will be back in a few hours with Spider-Man. We'll have that momentarily around like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Give myself some time a little bit. If you guys want, go catch up on Ace Attorney or go catch up on the Spider-Man DLC. Whatever you guys feel like doing or whatever floats your boat. Go grab something to eat. I don't know, catch some sleep, get some Z's, maybe watch your favorite show. Whatever it is, do something before that. Whatever floats your boat, guys. But like I said, Spider-Man will be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I may or may not have like a video I'll record for you guys while in the meantime, like during those couple of hours from like 11, 12, maybe. We'll see what happens. I'll figure it out. But we'll see. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go eat. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back later. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time.